Now time to see what's going on in the kitchen with our very own Fox 10's Lynn Ha.
I like the name Livingston.
I do too.
That's very different.
All of theirs is kind of interesting, right?
Yeah, and oh gosh, you know that's going to be another very good looking little boy.
Yes.
Pretty kids, pretty mommy, pretty daddy, beautiful lady here in the kitchen with us, Miss Lynn Ha from Fox 10. Now, Lynn has been on the show a few times making some very yummy treats, and this one just in time for the big games.
Exactly. I think it's really easy to prepare ahead of time and then just throw on the grill or throw in the oven once, like about an hour before the game or about 30 minutes before the game, depending. So it's easy to serve, easy to make. So.
Very nice. We like it. And we're making some soy chicken wings.
Yes.
So what do we need to get prepared?
This is the marinade. You can actually use this marinade for other stuff too, like pork loin, ribs. Woo. But don't lose it. Okay, but it starts with soy sauce, obviously. Okay. You put in some rice wine vinegar, some brown sugar, some garlic. You can do sesame oil. It gives it that little fragrant taste, and a little bit red pepper flake, and then ginger. So I don't like to mince it, I like to grate it in to get some of that juices in there. Yeah. And then you just pour it over whatever meat you want. We're doing chicken today, obviously. I like putting it in like a little Ziploc bag like this. So not a lot of marinade, you can get all around the chicken. Yeah. And marinate about 30 minutes to 2 hours. I like 2 hours. I like overnight. Depending.
Okay. So it's okay overnight?
Yeah. Just put it in the refrigerator overnight. It gets like this nice brown golden color when you cook it up. So and then just stuff it in the oven.
Sometimes you have marinades and you do them overnight and they're a little overbearing, but this is one that you can do overnight and it's great. Or you can do it like you mentioned for 30 minutes and it's great as well.
Yeah, so like the first time I made it, I was like, oh, okay, maybe this is too much garlic. So I kind of toned down the garlic a little bit. Just, you have to play around with it,
True chefs, that's what they do. Exactly. You have to taste a little bit, and you can get this recipe when you log on to the Studio 10 tab on fox10tv.com. So you already have some marinating for us.
Exactly, yeah. So I had made something earlier. It's marinating now. I will put it in the oven in just a little bit, and we'll see what's going on.
I like the way you think. We'll be back in the kitchen very shortly.
All right, Michael. Back in our great kitchen set, working on a fantastic dish for all the upcoming bowl games this week. This is Lynn Ha. Lynn Ha, say hello.
Hello.
What have we done so far, Lynn Ha?
We have marinated our chicken in a soy sauce marinade. I actually made some extra, and I put it over the stove real quick just to cook it down a little bit and dissolve the brown sugar.
Sure.
So we're going to brush it over our chicken as it's cooking.
Nice. So remind me what's all in here again?
It is soy sauce, rice wine vinegar, red pepper flakes, garlic, ginger, and sesame oil optional.
Sesame oil optional, and the aroma in here is fantastic. It smells so good. I want a soy sauce chicken wing right now.
About 10 minutes.
10 minutes, all right. So we can wait just a little bit. What do we need to do first, Lynn?
What we're going to do is I've actually marinated the chicken wings about 20 minutes. Okay. I prefer 32 hours overnight. Overnight is really good. So you can totally make this the day before the game. Right. And then make it right before the game. Sure. But anyways, you would want to put it on a cookie sheet with either some cooking spray or aluminum foil like I have here that doesn't quite cover, but we'll just use what's we'll just use what's available. What's available. So we just take it out. And Ziploc bag's the best thing to marinate stuff in. Yeah. To get it surrounded. I will also try to knock off some of the garlic off of the chicken wings when you put it on.
Don't want it to be too strong.
Yeah, and then once it cooks, it kind of burns too, so you really don't want the garlic to cook all the way in the oven. So.
Yeah, garlic is one of the first things to burn in the cooking process.
Exactly.
Anytime you use garlic in a dish.
Right, and this goes in like hot, like the oven's at 425, 425 to 40, depending on how big your chicken wings are, obviously. Okay. But so it's in there pretty hot, so you don't want your garlic to burn. So just kind of knock it off. There's plenty of soy sauce in here, kind of just wash it off kind of thing going on in here. Lay it out and stick it in the oven.
All right, and I like your tip earlier to let it marinate overnight because that really let all those flavors and good juices and stuff seep in there, so when it cooks cooks, it stays in there.
Exactly, and if you do this with pork loin, delicious.
Okay.
You know, ribs in a slow cooker, delicious. So it's a really versatile marinade.
Right, a versatile marinade. You can put it on anything and it's going to wind out great. We're laying out our chicken. We're going to pop it in the oven soon, and very shortly we will have some soy sauce chicken wings. Can't wait to get my hands on them things. I'm just rhyming and stuff. All right, thanks a lot, Lynn. We'll be back in just a little while, but first, Cherish.
Thank you, guys.
Back in our great kitchen set here on Studio 10 on this January 2nd. You excited about the new year?
I am.
Yeah? Do soy chicken wings bring like good luck and stuff like black-eyed peas?
Sure.
We'll say they do this morning on Studio
Why
10.
not?
And that's what we're working on. What do we need to do here, Lynn?
So I didn't leave the chicken wings marinating about 20 minutes, 25 minutes. So I like to baste my chicken wings.
Oh, okay.
So we go and bake some. I have some already in the oven, just a couple.
Sure.
And then I'm going to baste the rest of them and we'll pull some out.
All right,
So they've been
sounds
in here,
good.
They've been in here about 25. Okay, maybe I won't baste them because I can't get
Okay.
everything open. Well, you know, I can do it like this. How about
Sure.
that?
We got a good shot of this. It's looking good. Yeah.
So just kind of try not to get. I usually use a brush. We don't have one here.
Yeah.
So we're improvising, right? So I forgot to bring one.
But you know, it's all going to work out. All you're doing is getting that flavor on those chicken wings to make them more punch with the soy, ginger, garlic sauce. Everything's going to taste
Exactly.
delicious. So you're doing that with those. But earlier we went to work on these guys.
Exactly,
And we
they're
have those
ready
all done.
to be pulled
Yeah.
out.
Hi, everybody. Look
here
at
we go.
that. And this, as we were mentioning earlier, is a fantastic recipe for all the big bowl games coming up. One of the tips Lynn had is if you're thinking about prepping for a game like the GoDaddy.com Bowl, you want to grill out or something, you can let these marinate overnight. Get all that goodness, flavor in there so you can have them ready to go come game day to throw on the grill or in the oven. Works both ways, right?
Right, and you don't have to baste them if you leave them overnight.
That's right. You don't have to do
So-
that extra step there.
less work. So that's always a good thing, right? So I'm
That
just
is.
kind of flipping them around in the sauce just a little bit.
Uh-huh.
And let's plate them up, and you are good.
Like I said, chicken wings. Can't wait to get my hands on them things. About to think about it as chicken wing. That is delicious, Lynn.
That's good, but I'm glad
Love
you
it.
like them.
The recipe is online. Check it out. I'm going to eat some more of these. Guys, delicious.